Yo, what's up, guys? Grinder here, once again with another stream coming at you. So today we're gonna be talking about, you know, uh, notching, SAM threats, and this works with a lot of things, right? Um, notching is okay, but it's just something good to learn. There's a lot to it, right? There's a lot to it. Um, but we're gonna be talking about notching and SAM sites and evasion. Okay, we're gonna make sure that we can get in there really close, and you know again, you have to be you gotta be aware of what's happening, right? You want to make sure that you know what's going on, right? And that you are in a position to either um, get out of there, or um, if you're launched on, you wanna defeat that missile as best you can. Okay, there's gonna be situations where notching isn't gonna help you, um, you know, but there's other things that you can do to mitigate that, to you know to make sure that you stay alive, and that's what we're gonna work on today. That's what we're gonna talk about today. All right. So yeah, welcome to the stream, to all who come in here. Shout out to my sons, Mars and Little Crim Static. I love you guys. You guys are everything to me. Um, my daughter. Yeah. Shout out to you guys. I love yous. Yeah. So if you want to chat, man, come in here, chat. Let's do something. Let's talk about something. If you got any questions, shoot them up, and I'll try to answer them as best I can. Again, what do I know? What the you know what I mean? I we could we I could do all I could do. Yo. What up, V? Um yeah, man. All I could do is give you my best answer, and again, even I'm gonna always encourage you guys that even if I do tell you something, look it up, man. Back it up. That's what I do. If I don't know, if one of you guys asks me a question and I don't know, I'm gonna try to back it up. Okay? I'm gonna make sure that if I don't know it now, I'll know it by the time you guys get back here. Okay? And that's important. Um, Bear with me here. Okay. Just closing things that I don't need. Conserve my internet here. I don't wanna lose it. Let me close anything I don't need here, like you. Um, yeah, I don't need that right now. I do need you. All right. Anyways, we're gonna load up on the boat. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something else, and I forgot. Oh, okay, my SRS. 1 second, guys. SRS. Throw that up. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Woo, 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 woo. No, I'm going crazy. Don't mind me, guys. Gotta go back here. Select my role. And now I'm going to select a plane on the boat, and that's what we'll be leaving from. And yeah, so again, right, keep in mind, you always, I know a good amount. I know a little bit of a lot, but I don't know everything, guys, okay? So always bear in mind, keep this in mind, do your research, man. I mean, everything I know is public knowledge. Um, a lot of stuff that I do know, and a lot of stuff that is out there, sometimes it's left, some of it is kind of vague. Let's just call it vague. Some of it is vague. Um, they'll tell you to do something, but um, unless you have somebody who is a professional and is in there, you're not gonna, you might have an understanding of what you need to do, but maybe not exactly the whole picture, and that's fine. Um, use what you got and try your best. You know what I mean? That's all I could tell. That's all I could tell you. Try your best. Okay. We're just gonna wait for these guys to load us up, and we should be good. Let me line up my stuff here. All right, guys, I am ready. Stabilizer, we'll do 18, 19, 18. 18 should be fine. Okay. What's wrong with my SRS? Fix that. Boom, boom. We're looking good. All right. Lincoln Tower 300 taxi cat 1. All right, let's move. Let us move.
Brother Grinder, you on the boat?
Yes, sir. I'm streaming. I'm about to do a quick video here.
Roger that. Trying to sneak up behind Spaz.
Copy.
Hope I don't mess your video up. I'm just going into the stack for a few, and then I'm flying back out to Coppoletti.
Nah, you're not gonna mess up nothing, man. Y'all keep doing what you're doing.
Tower 203. Overhead Angels 5.5.
If you're doing what you need to do and you're doing it correctly, there's no way you're gonna mess me up.
I'm always gonna try to do it. Try to do it right.
You're gonna be good, brother.
See you at 10.
Update state, switch down.
203. State 2.1.
Lincoln Tower 300 launching Cat 1, departing. Salute. Got that.
203. Tower, Roger. BRC 300. Signal is Charlie.
Okay.
203.
Alright. So this SA-11 is the SAM threat that we're gonna go towards, okay? We wanna be safe zones, right? That threat circle, that's the threat circle, okay? Once you're in that threat circle, they probably already know that you're there, or they're already probably gonna be um, uh, spiking you, okay? Spiking is when when mud spike, or if it's a mud spike, you're getting a warning on in your plane that you're getting tracked. On this side right here, it'll tell you on the right side of the plane right here, these little boxes, it'll tell you what is tracking you. Is it an AI or an aircraft, or is it a SAM site? And then you'll get continuous wave once you're launched on. Okay. So we got 8 miles. We're gonna speed it up and we're gonna climb. We're departing. Lincoln Tower 300 departing. All right. So I want to climb up. I'll climb up. I want to keep it pretty dangerous, right? So I'm gonna climb to 10,000 feet, and I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna let them shoot at me. I'm gonna evade, and then I'll show you guys how to fire at them, and the tricks that you can do. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do, or the things that you can do. So I wanna fly towards them here. Hopefully we got enough time. Okay, level. 10,000 feet is going to be what we're going in. All right, fencing in. Okay. Dispenser bypass. We're going to throw music on. When you hear music on, it's ECM Xmit. And that's so that you're trying to jam them, okay? The jammer is going to be more effective at longer distances than closer distances, okay? We're going to go master arm, and we're gonna go air to ground. We're gonna select our harm, and we're gonna go to TOO mode. TOO is target of opportunity, And we're gonna make sure we sensor control switch to the left. Make sure this little diamond is on there. Okay. You're gonna need what you're gonna need. Whoa, overshot. You're gonna need what you're gonna need for this, right? You're gonna need your cage button. Okay, so if I cage now, actually I'm master arm, so it don't matter. So your cage button, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need sensor control switch, and you're gonna need the letter I on your keyboard, which is gonna be your FOV flare raid button or something like that. Okay, so as you can see, we have a box in our HUD, and we have an S in our harm display. Okay, that's a target that's way out there. You're gonna know by the fact that that target isn't on the ground, so it's far. It's gonna be far away. Um, that's gonna tell you you're not that target or that signature isn't very close to you. So that's not what chances are. That's not what you're trying to shoot at. Okay. Chances are that is not what you're trying to shoot at.
203. Protocol 1.3.
Roger ball.
Don't mind the
Marshal
dog, guys. I'm
050.
sorry for
Monkey
the
Mark
racket there, but
22111.
I don't know
Visual
what's.
0.5.
He's probably
State
hearing
900.1.
somebody. He doesn't listen to me, so.
050. Mother's weather is visibility 10 plus miles. Scattered clouds at 8,000. Altimeter is 29093. Case 1 recovery expected DRC 300. Report see me at 10.
Tower 050. Overhead Angels 0.5. State 900.1.
Alright. Well, I guess he does listen to me.
BRC
Alright, so as you notice, you have an X. Let's use this as an example, right? So I can cage this, right? When I cage it, it's gonna take the X off of the harm, right? So I'm gonna cage. You're gonna get hand off, okay? So it's ready to fire. It'll say ready on the top there, and it'll tell you what station it's firing, okay? Now you notice that harm is off. You have handoff over that target, right? So right now, if I wanted to fire, I could fire, but we don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna unselect it. Also, when you select a target, any other target around will disappear or you won't see them. Once you fire, it'll reset and pick up all the other signatures, radiation signatures that are coming around, all right? Other things to note. On the bottom here of your TAC page, you have EW. Okay, your EW is going to tell you where these radiation signatures are coming from. Okay, and you can throw it up on your HUD. It just takes a little bit of your HUD. Okay, these are all behind us. These are all friendlies. Okay, and then you'll start seeing. This is not in range yet, so you'll start seeing them get closer and you will see them popping up. So what you see here is what you see here, guys, okay? You can see that right there. For me, I don't like throwing it on the HUD. Um, really, there's no need for it, in my opinion. The reason why I say that is because you could easily turn on your HMD and get the same thing there and not clutter up your HUD. Okay, so we're getting close here. I'm gonna slow down. 1 second, guys. Okay, what's the worst, most dangerous SAM site? They're all dangerous. They're all there to kill you, right? Now, if you want to get around one, you simply go around it, right? And I think I can't really say for sure what is the most dangerous. I think SA-10s are dangerous because they're gonna shoot down your missiles. Um, yeah, 11 means SA-11 to answer that question. So anything with a threat circle will have a number in it, and that's gonna distinguish what what surface to air or what SAM site it is. Okay. Um, Also, I think the F. So in my opinion, right? Everybody will have opinions. The SA-10 would be one of the most dangerous to go against. And SA-8, I believe, will be one of the easiest because you can just go 20,000 feet and avoid it altogether. Okay. I think the SA-11 has a ceiling of 45,000 feet. So if you can get up to 45,000 feet, you'll be good. But again, um, they're all gonna be dangerous, you know. And the most dangerous, when they are most dangerous, is when number one they are moving, or number two, they are consistently turning off, hiding their signature, and then turning back on. Okay, so we're getting close up in here. I'm gonna speed it up to about 300 or 350 should be good. You want to have speed, guys, when you're going up against these things. You want to have some type of speed so you can make your maneuvers. Okay. So currently we only have that S in there. We have our ECM to XMIT. That's gonna help a little bit, but again, the closer you are, the less it's gonna help. All right. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna let them launch on us, and we're gonna do a notch. Okay, I'm gonna show you how you do a notch. Again, not the most effective, but it is there for you to use. Okay, it is there for you to use. Okay, so we're within 40 miles. Okay, and as soon as you hear the the warning, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear a slow one, and then you're gonna hear a fast one. When you hear the fast warning, there's your SD. Okay, that's snowdrift. That is gonna be the search radar for the SA-11 snowdrift. So these things can work without the search radar. Some can't. Like the SA-6 will not fire on after you. They're dependent on that radar. So, um, again, this is only
Had to be correction, but I'm all good now.
this is only gonna track you. So there it is. I'm getting tracked by an 11. Okay. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna let it fire at me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn off the thing so it can launch faster. There's the 11 that is locking me up. Okay. I'm locked. I'm gonna start turning. If you see the 11, you wanna try to put it at your 9 or 3 o'clock. Okay, and you wanna start chaffing here. Hopefully we don't die, and Looks like we're not dying, so we should be good. Okay, we're gonna turn away. Okay, that's a notch. Okay, guys, that's a notch. And you always want to turn away from your from the threat. Okay, I'm in burner and I'm going away. Okay, I got no more chaff either.
Hey, Grinder, was that automatic release or you did that?
What do you mean?
That's, when they launched on you, did your chaff and flares automatically dispense or you did it?
I did that. I like to control it. I don't have a a countermeasure sequence thing or setup. Okay, so back to where I was. Yeah, so I don't have a countermeasure setup, but you can if you hit. Oof, if you hit on, and then you go to your. So there's a couple of things you can do here. You can set them on to auto. You can set your. Anyways, we'll talk about that on a different thing, right? Let's focus on what we're doing because it's gonna take too long and the mission is gonna end. But we'll talk about that, how to set up your countermeasures, okay? Um, but for now, let's just focus on what we're doing. Harm display. Okay, so I just showed you that you can do a notch. Okay, so that's the first way. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to 10,000 feet. I'm gonna go back towards the SA-11, and there's different things you can do, man. How do you know when to turn away from it? Sam said. You want to turn away as soon as they launch on you. If you're if you know that you're gonna fire at them, you're gonna fire and turn away anyways, okay? But you want to make sure you turn away um, as soon as let's say if you're not trying to go and mess with that SA, you want to turn away as soon as possible. So it's or at least be ready, right? So you getting locked on and you're working, maybe get at a 45-degree angle, preemptive beam type situation. um, so yeah, think about those things. But now I'm gonna show you a different way to notch these or defeat these. Okay, they launched on me.
My screen keep getting so foggy, I
We're
keep
gonna
looking
turn.
out
We're
of
gonna
focus.
speed up and we're gonna go straight down. Remember, I'm still notching, but remember that those weapons are gonna lead you. Okay, keep an eye on your altitude. These weapons are gonna lead you. Obviously, I wasn't that high, so I'm not trying to die here. But they're gonna lead you, and the best thing to do is just try to go down. Boom. And either they'll crash into the ground, or they'll stop tracking you. Simple. Pretty simple at least. Until you die, that is right. But yeah, so you're gonna nose down and drive them into the ground, basically. Okay, that's another technique. You can either drive him into the ground or into the mountain. So go hide behind a mountain. There, if the mountain is between you and them, they're not gonna be able to go over that mountain and catch you, right? So they'll crash into the mountain, or they'll just give up. When they'll blow up in the air once they give up. So now we're gonna go attack, okay? So now we're gonna go attack. So I'm gonna find that SA-11. I'm not even gonna go for the search radar, right? I'm gonna or the snowdrift, right? I'm gonna go straight for the launcher. That is the immediate threat. You can minimize their range or the range where they'll find you at by taking off that snowdrift. But yeah, yeah, you wanna make sure if you can. Just take out the launchers. That's what's shooting at you. So they'll go into the terrain because they are leading your flight path. Yes. So they'll always lead your flight path. Um, Pretty much same thing with air to air missiles. I think they lead you. I think they lead you for a good amount. Um, I don't. The only one that I don't think will lead you is gonna be the Fox twos, because they're following your heat signature. But then again, you know, what do I know? All right. So if you notice, right, nobody's locking me up, right? Right? Nobody's locking me up. You got two things that could be happening. They could be reloading. You ran them out of weapons, which is another tactic that you can use, right? They're either reloading or they know that, okay, now he knows where we are. Let's chill for a little bit before he kills us, right? So those are the two scenarios we're up against right now. Either they're reloading, you ran them out of missiles, right? I think they have three missiles each launcher. Let me see actually. I don't wanna assume here. All right. Let's say 11. They have four missiles each, okay? We don't know how many of them are there, right? Could be four, could be five, you know. So we want to be careful, okay? Um, Let me see something here real quick. All right, so this is the thing, the SA-11, your snowdrift search radar. This is the thing that's showing up as SD. All this thing does, it doesn't fire at you, it doesn't do anything. All this thing does is it tracks you as you're coming in, and it gives the SA-11 a heads up, like an early warning, like, hey, yo, these guys are coming. We got to take them out. They're gonna blow you up, you know, um, that kind of deal. And at the end of the day, we wouldn't be able to fire at the SA-11 unless it was radiating, right? If it was, unless it was locking you up, um, or unless you had a strike or a missile that you can strike them with. Also, um, you can probably do pre-brief. And if you know where they are, maybe, and this is a big maybe. Now we got air to air coming up on towards us. That's a big maybe. They will come at you. So, let me take care of this air to air here. I'm gonna bring them out. So I'm gonna go air to air, staying away from the SA. Okay. So I have my air to air radar here, but I'm always gonna throw something up here. I know I'm on AMRAMs, Fox threes. I don't need to look at them on that screen. That screen is useful. We need to utilize it to our advantage. So yeah, that's what we're working with. So as you can see down here, you can see that I ran out of my what you wanna call it? My chaff. I still got flares, okay? Ran out of my chaff, okay? And again, we'll work on getting ourselves set up on that later on. Um, so I can show you how to do stuff with that. Okay, so five, five. All right, here we go. Going back around. Okay. I don't know if they're landing. Kind of looks like they are. Looks like there's another group taking off. But we're gonna loiter around here. We'll loiter around here. And we're gonna still take out that SA. Actually, ooh, 4. We're gonna still take out that SA. Okay, TOO. We're gonna watch these aircraft at the same time. I'm gonna turn away from them and see what they're doing. Are they coming after me? Nope, they are not. Well, at least one of them turned away. So I'm gonna get closer and I'm gonna watch what they do. Now, they are 20 miles, they're well within range, but I don't wanna make anybody do anything crazy here. Gotta be smart. How can I tell if they're taking off or landing? Because those guys took off because they weren't there, and these guys came in and they weren't coming after me. So again, you're assuming. They came. This is an airport. That's Sochi. It's an airport. Number one. Um, and they're getting low. So if they're really low, if they're like 1,000 feet, chances are they're gonna come to land. I don't know. Again, it's an assumption. Okay, so now they're patrolling. I'm going hot here. Going hot on this guy. He's hot on me. Hmm. Don't want him to get too close. Okay, there he is. Okay, I gotta get into him here. Got no choice. He's turning away actually, so it's gonna be a mine. Again, you gotta be careful. I don't even know if there's anybody else around. So let's keep our distance for a little bit. Okay, they probably took off and started patrolling. But yeah. Um, let me want to be careful, man. You don't want to fall asleep on these guys. All right. So I don't know. I don't see nothing yet. I'm searching. He's not at 20 miles. We'll search around and we'll see. Okay, these guys are 52 miles out. I'm not worried about them. Worried about the guys that are closer. Okay, here we go. So going near the ground. And we're gonna go attack that that snowdrift. Okay, there it is. So remember, the letter I is to switch through targets. Okay? Your flare, FOV, raid switch. Caging, and I'm firing. Say Magnum. Magnum times 1. There goes that missile. Okay? And we're not going to be able to loiter too much. But on South Protect, you would do harm override. You can be air to air, it doesn't even matter. You can fire that weapon. So let's see, let's get away for a little bit. Let's watch this missile go in. The higher you are and the faster you are, the better you have, the better chances you have for distances to loft that thing in there or launch that thing in there. In pre-brief, you can fire one like 60 miles out, and be out of the danger zone. But yep, there's a launcher, and there's the snowdrift search radar. So yeah, so we've damaged it, all right. But that doesn't mean that the SA-11s are done, okay? So, and there's also other SAs in there, so make sure you keep an eye up on that. Another thing that you can do with the EW is once they you see let me see, do we have a box around that thing? I can't tell. You see how I'm selecting these targets on the EW? See? You can also select targets um, from the EW pressing the letter I. Okay? So what's in front of you, whatever. I'm gonna reset this here and put it on the HUD so I know what it's looking at. If something locks you up, hopefully you don't have this many things on there. But if this locks you up, you can also, something locks you up here, you can use your HUD to figure out where it's at and target it that way. Or um, if it locks you up, it should bring you to the nearest threat. So let me see what is that. And I can also be in air-to-air mode, and I got harms, right? So I can shoot them, even being in air-to-air mode. So these guys aren't really doing anything. I know that there's other stuff there. Okay, we got an F5 coming in here. Let me go. Okay, I'm gonna stick and move. There's 2 aircraft coming towards me. Hopefully I don't die. Fox 2.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Fox 1. I mean Fox 2. There you go. He's dead. We're out. We are leaving, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, and I gotta be careful. So I'm close and I can get fired on. Yeah. We'll go just for the sake. Again, I don't like to take off and not land, but just for the sake of the video, what do you think, Paper? Should I land, get fuel and land, or should I just wing it and continue with what I was talking about? Or you guys tell me. You guys are watching. Let me know. Copy. So I'm gonna land. Okay. I am still in the danger zone. We're not gonna fence out, but we are gonna make sure that we are not getting jumped. Okay, trimming. Rare occasion where you trim is gonna be when you're offset. See, I got no weight there. I got all the weight on this side. So the plane's gonna consistently roll left. We don't want that. So I'm adjusting now. Getting away. Attack and Yankee 16. Enter. Should be the closest tanker to me. Yep. And again, we are on air to air, but we still are also uh we can, if we had a launch on us, we could utilize the harm to fire, and a harm will do a whole 180 if it needs to. Um, it's that type of weapon. It can do a whole 180 if it needs to. Um, Now that whole 180 is gonna burn a lot of its uh yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you mean? You're not hearing anything? There, you can hear everything, right, V? Okay. That's gotta be on you, Solo, brother. Yeah. So we're gonna get out here, and we're gonna go to the tanker, and we're gonna refuel, get a little bit of fuel, at least get up to 7,000, 8,000 should be fine. 7,000 should be perfect. And we're gonna have to dump some of this stuff off. Um, but yeah, we'll keep it on just for the difficulty factor. Okay, throw the essay here. We're pretty much out of danger right now, so I'll fence out. Plus, you gotta do that when you refuel. Let me contact this tanker.
Shell 1-1, Chevy 4-1, request rejoin. Chevy 4-1, Shell 1-1.
Are you talking about in my video, or what are you talking about there, DJ? Are you talking about in DCS? Just gonna do a regular rejoin, guys. I'm really low on fuel, so I want to get in there and get it done. Also, let me take the EW out my HUD. Hopefully, by the time we come back, actually, I'm gonna get fuel and then come back to that SA site and see if they will fire at me, and then we'll talk about everything else that I want to talk about. But we took care of a good amount of stuff. We took care of notching. We talked about getting your stuff set up here. You set up your auto mode here if you want to have again, if you have a program set for your stuff, you can set it to auto and the plane will do it automatically. The only thing is that this will kind of hurt you a little bit, guys. Okay, send this to auto. It'll let me go back to return. So now that we're up here, right, and we're not really doing anything crazy but rejoining on this tanker. Um, Auto right here. If you do ALE 47, it will do everything automatically for you. If you get locked on, it'll do it'll throw in. I don't know if this is a program or if it's gonna do it automatically no matter what. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend that because next thing you know, you don't have anything to use to defend yourself. Um, let's see. If you want to do a program, you can set up a program. You can set up a program here. Um, you know, let's say you wanna do the interval. You change the interval. See, that's the time and how many times you want to repeat. Okay. How much chaff? How much flare? But again, I don't really mess with that. It's gonna be up to you guys at the end of the day. So I like to do my own stuff, but this does come in handy. And the only reason why I kind of don't do it, I know that there's a program out there that remembers it for you, like some type of cartridge thing. Oh, they're firing. Some kind of cartridge thing. What is that? Who is he firing at? Anyways, some kind of cartridge thing to mod, and that will hold your programs. But again, um, I don't like doing that, so I rather do it myself. Okay, so I'm gonna roll back onto this tanker, get some fuel. Probably gonna have to get busy with this guy. He's kind of close. Oh, they are kind of close. Now that I shot at them, they're probably gonna be protecting it. So I'll come in from the west, and again, hopefully, I can make it out. Again, I only have one Fox 2 and one Fox 3, so let's see what we can make out of it. Um, but yeah, I know that this is a lot too, guys, and again, it's not in order. Um, but again, right? These are all tools, Do your research, you know what I'm saying? Do your research and you're gonna be fine. Um, Patience is gonna be the key, okay? Patience and wanting to learn. You know what I mean? Those are gonna be those are gonna be the key things here, and getting things done. All right, so as you can see now, these guys are probably gonna be protecting. I don't understand why that left, but it's probably because of my range. That is weird. Oh, there it is. It's back. Usually these things don't leave. They'll stay there even if you kill them, but that doesn't mean that they're still alive, okay? It's gonna be up to you to identify VID or uh uh BDA or whatever. Trying to catch up with this guy here. Looks like this guy might be a problem. So I'm gonna fill up. I'm gonna fill up and then head back that way. See if I could do some. Maybe go to the SA2. I don't know. Just try to stay out of their way. Also, let me monitor channel 4 here. Yeah. Okay, so we're coming up on this tanker here. Looks like these guys are returning. Let's check out their altitudes, and that will probably tell us something about what's happening. They're at 21. 21,000. I mean, this one's at 3. So again, right, to answer your question, this guy's at 16. This guy's at 3. Looks like he's going to land. But again, you know, they're turning away now. Um, those are indicators, altitude. Altitude will be indicators of what they're doing most of the time. Again, don't go and rely on it, but those are gonna be indicators. Okay, let me pull up here. Technical 11300 rejoining port side observation. Okay. is Shell. I called it Texaco. What an idiot. Shell 1-1, Diamond 1, established port side observation. Moving to hose number 1. Why is it doing that? Okay. Okay, 4 hours. Mission restarts. Okay, we're still good, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna fill back up completely. I'm gonna burn to the SA-11, and then I'm gonna see what happens. See if they fire at me. We'll do a self protect, and we'll see what it do. This is crazy. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, here we go. We're almost done. with all the fuel here. We're almost refueled completely. Hold on, baby. All right. Shell 1-1. Diamond 1 is satisfied. Moving starboard observation. Okay, so we'll get over. We'll climb up. Shell 1-1, Diamond 1-1. Established starboard observation, departing your airspace. Okay, coming around. See you later, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna roll out there at about 400. We're already in Mach territory. Let me bring it back. 059 for 80. Those guys are still loitering. And again, I'm assuming. Let's check. Yep. Let me try to go for that SA2. See what we can do. My back is killing me. What do you need? What do you need for money? $20 should be good. How much is it? Yeah, it shouldn't be more than 25. Alright, guys, so what I'm seeing here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't do that, grinder. Looks like we're clear, but obviously we know that there's a couple of guys up here towards the east, okay? We're gonna roll up in there like we own the place, but we might get booted out. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Um, yeah, that kind of. that is kind of weird to me that he can't hear me. Or again, I don't know if it's the game, but again, yeah, no idea, no idea. I'm gonna do my shout outs in a second here to those who are here, to those who are not, people that I know have been around. So give me 1 second, bear with me. All right, all right. Still got quite a flight here. All right. Yeah. Shout out to About W, another TV viewer. Shout out to you. Black Heroes. Shout out to you. DJs Solo. Shout out to you. Eat. Shout out to you. Um, L Breed tweets. Shout out to you. Elderwind. Shout out to you. FX. Shout out to you. I can control it. Shout out to you, Catsy. Shout out to you, Lurk. Shout out to you, Nerdy Dreams. Shout out to you, Sticks. Shout out to you, the Vapor. Shout out to you, Underworld. Shout out to you, viewer of IRL. Shout out to you, and Warsoft. Shout out to you. Again, whether you're here or not, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Consider giving me a follow if you haven't already. Um, any tips, any suggestions, you are more than welcome. Throw them down. If you're here and you wanna chat, come and chat with me, man. Let's do it. You know, I want to get to know you guys. Alright, so we're gonna master arm on. Going back to air to ground. We should be in self protect. Yes, we are. And let's see what happens. Gotta clean my headset because it's hot in here. It is hot in here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, so we got those enemies in front. We're moving in. We are in an altitude that these guys can fire at us. I took override off, so it should go straight to those guys. Um, Again, we'll see how it works. Okay, got the airport down there. We're almost inside the threat ring. So again, I'm not 100% sure if they will fire at me. Again, I took out their main search radar. They should fire. Okay, these are standalone weapons or weapon system. This is a standalone weapon system. If not, we'll go down to the SA2 and we'll go harass that. We'll go harass that. Worst come to worst. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my stuff here. Let's see if they start harassing. Okay, we're well within the threat circle and they're not doing anything. Let's get in a little closer. Usually, sometimes they'll wait till you get in real close. We'll get in and we'll get out if I don't see anything. Speeding up. We're gonna go down to the SA2. We'll go harass that. We'll see what we can get out of it. I just don't want to waste too much of your guys' time. Again, I usually blow these things up and get out of there, but I want to make sure you guys get something out of it. Um, we did some notching. We defeated missiles notching again. That's like you know, again, it's useful, but not as useful as just hitting the deck. You know what I mean? Hit the deck. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help you more than I think than a notch will. In the notch you still have a possibility of getting yourself shot down. So again, try your best, do what you can, and see what comes out of it. But yeah. Um, this again, these are tools that I'm putting in your back pocket. You can think of one. Hey, maybe let me try this out and see if it works out. And if it doesn't, use the other ones, man. It's like you got a hammer, you have a wrench, you have a screwdriver. You know, you might need them all in one job, but not all are gonna be necessary at the moment. Okay? So keep that in mind and you'll be fine. So I want to go in here and we're going to go harass this thing and see. Breathe. Okay, I got 29s up ahead. 60 miles. That's fine. I should be in here already. Gotta maintain burner. Another thing, momentum, guys. Momentum. Having at least one Mach 1 on your missile on top of it. Its speed is gonna help too. Sometimes it'll help it slip in there in sticky situations. It's not super slow. You know what I mean? So we're gonna try self-protect here and we'll see what happens. Want to ease up here because I do want to make it back to the boat. Might have to refuel again, but who knows. Okay, we're really close. Okay. This could be a... This could be IR. Who knows? This is the boats. That's what it is. Alright, we're not messing with those. We'll go to these SA-10s and SA-15s here. SA-6. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. I don't know if those things are activated. That's probably why they're not shooting at us. Let's see what we can get out of these things. F5s, where you at? Where you at? You ain't probably far. I'm not worried about them. Okay, so we're probably definitely not gonna make it out of here now, but let's see what we can do. Let's see what happens when we fire self-protect. So self protect, you don't have to have the little thing on it. If something fires at you, you press the button and hope that it goes to what is aiming at you. Um, Usually, you don't have a bunch of signatures near you, um, or really close to you to where it's gonna snatch the weapon, but it can happen. It can happen. So let's get in here. We'll get into the threat circle. Um, oh, another thing too. So we got an SA-10s. Another thing too is we can go low. We can play the low game. So let's go low and let's get inside this threat circle. Okay, we'll go low. You start losing them. And I only got one. If I get under this mountain, they should disappear, but obviously they didn't. That's not a big deal. But we'll go low and you'll see they'll stop marking me. See? We're low. We're in the mountains. This is another viable strategy. Get in, get inside the circle, and work and work and work what you can. So again, I'm gonna stay self-protect. I'm gonna be climbing up here. See if I can entice this thing to shoot at me. Okay, that's an SA-6 Magnum. See? It's going right to it. Okay. It's going right to it. I'm gonna turn away. Get back onto the ground. Fired at it. See? Took out the SA-6. We'll stay back low. And that's self-protect. So we got an SA-15 locking us up. Let's stay in the zone real quick here. We're watching. We're at a 15. There it is. My missile should pop a Yui and go that way. There it is. Crazy turn. Going back down. And there you go. Another one hit. You know what I'm saying? And we're going back down. And we're out of here, guys. So that's self-protect. I'll fire it again. Okay, it fired at me. I'm gonna stay low. Try to get it in the ground here. Try to get it in the ground. Again, guys, it's gonna be one of those things, man. Uh, you know, get your learn on and do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. You know, you guys got it. Practice makes perfect. You know, there's a bunch of tools at your disposal. You know what I mean? I no longer have any harms. I'm gonna drop my center tank. Okay. Drop my center tank. Center tank away. And I'm gonna fence out. I'm going air to air. Just in case. See, look at that. Still destroyed it with that crazy harm that went that I just launched, you know, in whatever direction. Again, don't go doing that, okay? Um you want to be smart, guys. Don't go just throwing away your stuff. That's in case of an emergency, okay? In case of an emergency. Um that's what self-protect is for. Oh, snap. There's a guy on me. Okay. Two. So these guys are real close, huh? Yeah, he's right behind me, actually. I'm probably gonna die. It's 2 miles behind me. Got some F5s. See him? Okay. We're gonna get busy. We're gonna die, but we're gonna get busy. We're gonna get busy. Where is he? There he is. Come on, dang it. Where'd he go? There he is. I lost him. Okay, I got two on me. There he is. Okay, I got two on me. Okay. Okay. Fox 2. Oh, that was stupid, Grinder. Guns, I got guns. I got guns. Going on guns. I got no fuel, guys. I'm not gonna make it, but I'm gonna go on these guys. Oh. Come on, man, die. Goodbye. Okay, take out his boy. Take out his boy. Should unline my. Should unline my. Should unline my head mount. Okay, guys, let's see what I can get into with this guy. I'm gonna die, but at least I'm not gonna die, and they're gonna survive. Hopefully, I can get him. Okay. Okay. Yeah, burn, my buddy, burn. Burn. Box 3. That's my last one. He's down. I'm out of here, even though I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna try, okay? I'm gonna try, but I doubt it. Tanker. Tanker. 80 something miles. Easy, Grinder, easy. Get some altitude. Only thing that's gonna save me is going to be, if that. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna make it. I might, but let's see. Let's try. Let's at least try. Let's at least try. Let's at least try. Oh yeah, V. I'm already hip. I'm already hip, brother. I'm already hip. Let's see. I got 100 miles at this altitude. I'm gonna try to go high and then just cruise, man. Let's see if I make it. But also, I got guys behind me, bro. I got other guys behind me, brother. That are gonna be chasing me down. See? I got three guys. Um, Gonna try to get out there and see, man. Got 100 miles at this range, at this altitude. If I can maintain here, I should be fine. I just gotta make sure I get to 25. I gotta get up higher than that. I need to have some type of, I need to have some type of, some type of cushion here, man.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 307, 445 at 19,000, flanking.
Gotta have some type of cushion here, man. 89 miles. Where the
Chevy
hell?
41, Overlord 11, Bra
Fenced out. I
10,
got nothing to
440 at
defend myself
28
anyways
altitude
with.
knots.
But let's see. Let's see what we can do, brother.
Chevy
This is
41,
why we.
Overlord
So see,
11,
these are the
Bra
situations we train for, guys. Right?
0 at
Again,
23,000 knots.
maybe I can make it. Maybe I won't. But at the
Chevy
same
41,
time,
Overlord
I'm not
11,
quitting.
Bra
I'm trying. You know
317,
what I mean?
440 at
I'm trying.
16,000,
And that's what's gonna get you to where you need to be at the end of the day.
Chevy 41,
I gotta get
Overlord
down to
11, pop-up
65.
group 129, 445 at 1,000, flanking.
There we go. 65.
Chevy 41, Overlord
Keep
11,
it there.
Bra 324,
Okay.
440 at
Autopilot.
16,000
And let's see what we get, man. Let's see what we got.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, pop-up group 126, 445
45
at
miles, man.
1,000,
They're gonna come. They're coming for me for sure. They're coming for me. But we'll see. Let me look at what this tanker is doing so I don't go chasing him around like an idiot. Okay, he's going away, so I'm turning this way. I don't think that's the tanker, but we'll see. I'll go a little bit ahead of him here. Hopefully, whoever that is that's over there can see that I'm in trouble and back me up. But again, this is one of those things you just can't, you
Chevy
know,
41, Overlord
expect them
11,
to.
pop-up group 105, 440 at 3,000, flanking. Chevy 41, Overlord 11, pop-up group 105, 440 at 3,000, flanking. Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 337, 430 at 16,000 knots.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly
Chevy
this way
41, Overlord
and hope
11,
he comes
Bra
towards me.
337, 435 at 16,000 knots.
Where's mother? 72 X-ray. 91. 90. I could probably make it to the boat. I could probably make it to the boat. But it's gonna be dangerous, man.
Chevy 41, Overlord 11, Bra 093 for
I'm gonna
240
scoot to
at
the tanker.
25,000
Fuck it.
knots.
If I can get to the tanker, I'm already at 25,000. If I can get to the
Chevy
tanker,
41, Overlord 11, Bra 093
it's gonna
for
be dangerous, man.
240 at 21,000 knots.
It's gonna be dangerous, Abe. Tanker. See, but the tanker will get closer to me and give me that little bit of oomph I need, you know? Wow. So in case you guys don't know why those guys weren't just shooting rockets at me, is also because, you know, they're not gonna. We're all in a bunch, right? We're all merged. Um, the probability of another plane trying to fire at me, and what happens if they miss and the missile goes to their friendly. That's probably why. I got lucky that they were both together. I made the moves that I need to make because if I would have kept going straight, they would have fired at me and I would have been done. Um, point blank period. I was low. They were gaining on me. It's an F5. The F5. If you think that's a stupid jet, you got another thing coming, bro. That jet is one of those planes that will sneak up on you and take you out. Or, will take you out where you least expect it. You're like, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? Um, that's, you know, it's one of the things you don't never you never wanna underestimate any competitor or any enemy, bro. Don't don't, cause it's just gonna make you look ugly as hell. Gonna make you look ugly as hell. Okay, there's the lock on. I think that's the boat. Oh no, 29 on them, on that guy who's over there. It's kind of like a fur ball here. Got a little bit of a fur ball here. This is my target. It's coming towards me now, so that's gonna help me a good amount, especially when I have to speed up, cause I know he's going about 290. So hopefully I could get it. I dump my tank. That's gonna give me less resistance. But and my guys will tell you, I'm big on that. Yo, you're low on gas. Look, I got 1,000 pounds, 1,100 pounds. Am I panicking? No. Do I know I'm gonna come back? No. But I know that I'm gonna keep freaking trying. You know. Um. It's just one of those things. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep trying. The moment you give up, you're already defeated. You already lost. So you might as well, exit the plane, or you might as well crash into the ground. Um, it's just the nature. It's the nature of things. You know, it's just the nature of things. 45 miles. Let me start calling them. So my goal is to come across him. I'm not doing any procedures, nothing. My goal right now is to try to get fuel. That is it. That is it. That's all you're gonna get from me is grinder trying to get fuel. These on situations like this, you can't work. It's just good luck trying to do a procedure. Um, it's an emergency right now. We're in an emergency situation, and that's what we're doing. All I can do is try to meet him. So see, I could already see him right there. I don't know about you guys. Damn, homeboy. Fight him. Fight him, brother. Whoever that is. Fight him. Good job. Look at that. Coming around on him. Looks like he got fired on. Okay, let me focus here, man. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to be smart. I don't want to do any stupid things, so I'm going this way towards him, and then I'm gonna try to meet him on the side. Yeah, wow, he got killed. Don't come after me now. I had nothing to do with that beef. Haven't I gone through enough? Huh? Huh? Alright, here we go. Just want to get right. So again, I'm not trying to do any stupid things. I'm trying to catch him, and I want to get right into position. Come on, man. 10 miles. 800 pounds. I've been here before. It's like deja vu. It's like deja vu. But I don't want to let it get. I don't want to let him get too far. Again, I'm slower than him right now. I don't want to let him get too far. So I'm gonna speed it up here. I have to. I got no choice. Cause he's gonna get away from me. So I gotta get a little bit faster than him. And this is where it counts. I gotta get up to 300 knots. 320 at least. So close. So close. I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna hold this just to be safe. Look at that. Look at that range go down so fast. Oof. Scary. 3 miles. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. 23 seconds at this speed. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. If I get down to 100 pounds, I'm done. I know, I already know. Unless they adjusted it, I am done. Let me give myself a little bit more speed here. Wow, look at that drop. Look at that drop. Stay. Chill. Chill. Let's go, guy. Let's go. Let's go. Let me switch out Axeman, because that's going to give me problems. And I'm going to go straight onto the tanker. Make sure I'm ready. 1 mile. Start descending here. Get under him so the jet wash don't burn me out too. 500 pounds. I'll get a little bit of speed dropping like this. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. What do you think, V? Will I make it? Oh, yeah, but during qual, you wasn't at 500 pounds, bro. Come on now. And you didn't get out. You didn't get out of a sticky situation either, bro. Come on now. This is like calling a monkey a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you was at 600 pounds refueling? I didn't know that. My bad. I believe it. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. He's turning. That means he's gonna slow down just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna slow down too. Right on them. We're good. We're good, guys. I think we're good. I think we're good. Just can't get under too far here. Gotta make sure I keep at least a little bit of momentum here. 44. 44. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
Come on, guys.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
Come on, you stupid.
Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact. Ready, pre-contact. Return pre-contact.
Come on, man.
Ready, pre-contact. Clear contact.
Ooh. Come on, let's go. I am so light. The plane is doing things I'm not normally used to. Thank you. Woo.
You're taking
Thank you. 300 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. 300 pounds. Defeated two F5s. Merged. Destroyed a couple of SAs. Self-protect. And I'm coming home. Coming home. 10,000 pounds. Coming home.
206, taxi got one.
Coming home, ladies and gentlemen. What you think about that? Yeah, Vapor Jr. Yeah, V Jr. Woo. Wow, man. So again, guys, you know that was almost 100 miles, and people be all like, "Oh, snap! I'm low on fuel," when they're like 7,000 pounds. Man, chill, man. Use This is why we train. For my guys, at least, for those people who are watching who aren't in the group, this is why we train for situations like that. I just went I destroyed a couple of guys, right? I think I got like, four aircraft, not 100% sure. And I believe I got a Snowdrift, I got an SA-6, I got a SA-15.
Tower
I got a
206,
couple of
taxi got
things,
one.
man. I really, can't remember exactly everything I got, but, you know, I did all that, man. I did all that. I did one refueling, obviously, but I did all that and still made it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things, man. If you give up, you already lost, man. You already lost. Um, but from what I've learned in the amount of time I've been flying, is that it ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. It ain't over till you're either ejecting or you're on fire. And even then, I've already proved, you can be missing parts of your plane and still make it back. You just gotta think. You gotta think. Feel it out. If you notice that, hey, I'm slow and I'm falling out the sky, the plane isn't doing what I wanted to do. Speed up. See what happens then. You always got options. You got options. If you don't, If you don't use those options, you're not gonna you're not gonna make it. You know, it's just plain and simple unless it's on a whim. But also, it's okay to think, hey, I might not make it. But when you say, hey, I'm not going to make it, you already lost, man. You already gave it up. You already gave it up. You know what I mean? So keep trying. Shell 113, Diamond 1 1 is satisfied. Moving starboard observation. Um, yeah, it's up to you. It's always gonna be up to you. Okay, let me mark my moms. Marshall 300, marking moms. Zero. Let me see. 2704 49 Angels 25. Fuel state 10.8. And I'm going home, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you learned something today, guys. Again, um, if you watch my videos, they're not staged. This is what it should be like. If you want to learn, this is what it should be like. Go out there and try it. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and try it. If you don't make it, hey, maybe you made a mistake and you can learn from it. But and again, I'm not knocking the guys who stage it. There's some things that are, if you want to make a short video and you want to make it look, want to get the point across, that's perfectly fine. Me, call me masochist, call me whatever you want, call me stupid, but I go to these when I make a video, I'm going to a real server where there's real enemies, where there's real possibilities, where the plan isn't like, oh, I'm just gonna go here and do this and get it done. No, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try with with the knowledge that I have, and the tools that I have in my back pocket that I'm imparting to you guys. Um, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to make it. And things won't always go my way. I've proved it. Obviously, things won't always go my way, but there's always a way out. Or there's, maybe you, hey, freak, I messed up. Let me go land and do it again. But I'm entertaining. I think, from my opinion, I think I'm entertaining you guys in that sense where we don't know what's gonna happen, and in the sense where maybe you're learning something and maybe you're learning from my mistakes too. So all that counts. All that is important. Hell yeah, you already know, my brother. Um, but yeah, again, there's a reason why we train, and it's for situations like these. Um, we're taking a regular mission, and it turned out, and again, I was just, it started out talking about essays and notching and all that stuff, but you got a lot more, in my opinion. You just got, a lot more, um than than what you would get from a video that is just showing you about seed or notching and evading SA11s or SAM sites, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I believe that this was worth it. And if you think otherwise, that is fine. That is perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, you can't deny that you learned something. You know, you just can't. And if you already know it, good for you, man. Good for you. Um, you think you know it. You think you know it because I'm still learning. Um, and I've been doing this for like 3 years. So again, take it for what it is. Um, have fun with it. At the end of the day, have fun with it. This is what makes it fun for me, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna throw it in there. I'm gonna throw it in there. I haven't thrown anything up in my YouTube page in a while, but I'm gonna throw it in there. Okay, we'll be entering at position 3, speeding up to 250. Angels 2, 250. Locked in 250. Position 3 is there. There we go. That's position 3. Whoa. Jeez, guys. I am sweating. That was pretty intense, man, but it was fun. And again, I hope it was fun for you guys too. And again, the goal here is to entertain you guys. I know for a little bit it got a little quiet. I was talking to my dad, things like that. So, um, yeah, bear with me, and I appreciate you hanging in there. For those who did vapor, you always hang in there throughout the whole video, man. I appreciate you a million times for that. Marshall 300, see you at 10. Fuel state 10.4.